Now, as discussed earlier, we said that a business enterprise, all the inputs, whether all the resources that it requires for running the business smoothly, it gets from the society, fine. And the main motive or the main objective of any business organization is to maximize its profits. Nobody is stopping the organization to from maximizing the profits, but then at the same time, जब उसको सब कुछ वो society से ले रहा है, it becomes its prime responsibility to pay back to the society by taking care of the various interest groups which are there in the society, by giving them quality products, good quality products at fair prices, fine, by providing a wide variety of the products, all right, as far as their workers are concerned, by giving them fair wages, fine, by providing them congenial environment where they work. Okay, in this light only, every business enterprise is expected to behave in an ethical manner. Now, what is the meaning of the word ethics? Ethics can be defined as deciding on to what is right and what is wrong. And who decides what is right and what is wrong? It is on the basis of the standards which have been developed by the society. Alright, so business ethics are concerned with what is right and what is wrong in business behavior, judged on the basis of expected standard of behavior. Okay, your performance is judged against the expected standard of behavior as approved by the society. Alright, now when we talk of expected standard of behavior, societal norms जो है वो define करेंगे तुम्हारा that what is the expected standard of behavior, what are the expected working conditions that are expected by the society, that there should be drinking water, वहाँ पे light होनी चाहिए, it should be a well lit room, it should be a well ventilated room, ठीक है, अगर कोई खिड़की नहीं है वहाँ पे फाइन, या आप sufficient water breaks नहीं दे रहे हैं अपने एम्प्लॉयज को, sufficient lunch break नहीं दे रहे हैं, so it is considered as unethical. This is not what the society expects out of you. You are not coming up to the expectations of the society, so this is ethically wrong. Alright, now coming to the elements of business ethics. Number one, top management's behavior. The top officials of an organization who are the face of the organization, they have this prime responsibility of propagating or making sure that everyone in the organization behaves in an ethical manner. Everyone behaves in a manner which is considered to be ethically correct. For that, what they have to be the brand ambassadors, they have to be the ambassadors for propagating ethical behavior throughout the organization. How can they do that? By themselves behaving in an ethical manner. वो कैसे? जब आपने किसी को इंटरव्यू के लिए बुलाया है तो आप उसको सिलेक्ट कीजिए on the basis of his merit, not on the basis of an extra recommendation letter that he's got from some relative of yours. Okay, if you are selecting the candidate based upon his qualification, based upon his experience, you are behaving in an ethically right manner. ठीक है, तो आप खुद जब ethically behave करेंगे, so you are also setting an example for the rest of the people in the organization for them to follow. Alright, second is publication of a code of conduct. Throughout the organization, the principles of behavior should be written down and displayed as a code. I mean, a code of conduct has to be established. Okay, it can be with regards to the kind of the working, the safety measures which are to be taken while you are in the factory area. ठीक है, the way the employees are supposed to be behaving with one another, the way the employees are supposed to be behaving with the customers. All right, how the interpersonal relationship among the employees is supposed to be. Okay, so proper code of conduct has to be established and put up at conspicuous places in the organization so that everyone is aware of what is the expected behavior of each, what is the behavior expected out of each of the people, each of the person working in an organization. And it is not that only a code of conduct has to be established, it has to be followed in letter and spirit. Okay, implementation of a code. Fine, this means it has to be followed in letter and spirit. ठीक है, in all the jobs that are performed in an organization, we talk about selection and training. Fine, we talk about appraisals there also. Fine. So this, first of all, a code has to be established and published, okay, and then proper implementation of the code has to be there throughout in the organization, okay. Now ethics should be kept in mind while recruiting the employees, auditing the financial performance on regular basis. It should emphasize the importance of ethics in the process of training the employees, etc. While you are training, while you are conducting a training program also for your employees, okay, there also it becomes important to emphasize that how important it is to behave in an ethically right manner. Alright, then thereafter employees participation. Now who आप code of conduct establish कर रहे हैं, वो follow किसको करना है? Employees को, आपको खुद को भी और employees को भी. तो better होगा कि while developing the code of conduct, it will be really nice if we can involve the employees at all levels, take in their suggestions also, ठीक है. जब वो खुद इक्वली इन्वॉल्व होंगे इन पब्लिकेशन ऑफ अ कोड, ठीक है, तो उनको ये नहीं लगेगा कि ये चीजें हम पे थोपी जा रही है. उनको साथ में इन्वॉल्व करके हमने एक कोड डेवलप किया है, एक पॉलिसी डेवलप की है, तो वो उसको फॉलो भी खुशी खुशी करेंगे. It will be easily acceptable to them and they are going to really follow it. Last but not the least, measuring results. Now a regular monitoring procedure has to be there to see whether the code that has been so developed is actually being followed or not. If yes, good. If not, then the corrective actions can always be decided upon.